Everyone, this is Miss Winslow here. I just wanted to take you on a quick tour of your Algebra 1 Honors OMHS course. That's our online middle and high school Algebra 1 Honors course. So when you first log in to your online school, you'll see a similar screen. And over here on the left, you can choose classes. Yours will look a little different than mine. Here you will have all of the classes that you're taking. So you're going to click on Algebra 1 Honors, and this will take you into our class portal. Once you click into our course, you can see here the title Algebra 1 Honors. You'll have some headers along the top. Before we visit those, take a look at this main page. And here you have your class announcements. This is where I'll put any sort of timely, important information for you guys to read or watch. You can see our general welcome video here. And then if you guys have any notifications, they'll be here on the bell tool. So we're going to focus on two important areas today. We're going to look at the plan and we're going to look at content. So first, let's look at the plan. And this will give you guys a great snapshot of all of your math activities. If you want, you can combine your calendars by choosing this arrow and then selecting other courses to add. But right now, we're just going to look at your Algebra 1 Honors material. And you can see that all of these different colored boxes are different assignments. Now, the way our school works is anything that's assigned during this week, for example, will be due on that Friday. And then as I'm sure you saw in our course syllabus, that those assignments have an end date. So you have until this Friday to complete it. That's your due date. And then after that, let's say you're sick, you're absent, or maybe you just want to retake it for a better grade, you have until our end date. And the first end date is October 15th. So after the 15th, those assignments will close. So it's kind of how all the assignments will work. If we go look here on the week of the 30th, everything assigned here in the week of the 30th will be due by this Friday. And then anything that, unforeseen circumstances, you do have sort of that grace period to get those items turned in. But it is very, very important that you guys try to stay in this schedule because we've paced out the material for you so you can stay on track. You don't want to get behind unless, there's those unforeseen circumstances like we talked about. But you can certainly work ahead. That's a great idea because you can look and see your assignments for the entire semester are put in here. Now, most of the time, we only have assignments Monday through Thursday. Here are just those due date reminders. So see 1-4, 1-6, 1-8. Those were all assigned previously in the week, and they're all due by that Friday. Now I would suggest completing that lesson on that day. So we're not going to wait till Friday to complete it. But what this is saying is you have until Friday to complete it. So now we're going to visit the content area. And this is basically like your course file system. And it's just loading. All right, so the first thing you're going to come to are course materials. And I have this on your plan to read through these folders. There's lots of good information here, different websites for our class, our calculator. This year, we will be using the Desmos online calculator for everything. You do not need to purchase a calculator. This is the calculator you'll be able to use on all tests, all quizzes, and your SOL. So we're going to be using this. Let me click it and show you. Calculator for the entire year. Even if some of your lessons might still reference like a TI-84 calculator or a TI-83 calculator, you do not need to have one of those. We're going to be using the free online Desmos version. And here it is. And we'll talk more about this in class. But you can see it's just a link and it'll take you right to it. So let me go back to our content. Again, it's that file system. And along the left-hand side, you have your headers, helpful links. You can click into those and you'll see that information towards the right. all of the lessons where we start here at lesson 1, these are all on your plan. What I wanted to point out to you guys is our honors coursework. So you have shown that you have the ability, the determination, and the drive to take an honors level high school class. And I'm so proud of you. We haven't even officially met yet, but honestly, it's a big deal. You know, you've made it here, you've earned this. And so something we're doing this year in our honors class is we're going to be doing 2 different things together as a class. The first part of your honors coursework are discussion forums. We're going to start these in October because I want some time for us to get to know each other. We're going to get into class together. And this is going to be a way for you guys to collaborate with each other and chat with each other and talk about different things, mostly related to math. We'll have probably some non-math related discussion forums where you guys can interact. But the other part is going to be researching and presenting projects and some extended modules. And just to highlight those for you, I'm going to let you guys read this information about the honors preview. I did want to point out that your honors work is going to be in the assignments category, which is 15% of your grade. And you'll have 3 attempts on these modules and then 1 attempt on the final capstone projects, and more information on those projects to come. So let's look at those. Here we have an honors planning sheet for you to look ahead and look at the different projects, when they're due, how much time you have to complete them. And I want you guys, that's going to be your first assignment, is to take that planning document, print it out, and fill in the different projects you're going to complete and, you know, basically make a plan for the semester. And that does count for a grade, and that's on your calendar to complete. You'll also complete a quick verification form. This is a graded quiz that just says that basically you've read the information and you know the expectations of our honors program. Here are the different modules. This is what I'm so excited about. You can see there are 5 modules, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for semester 1, and we'll have 4 to 5 modules in semester 2. Now these modules are in addition to your regular coursework. So the first one you're going to have is for you to research math in your world. And I'm not going to go into too many details because you have all the information on the project here. And then, of course, we'll talk about it in class as well. Your second module is about analyzing your carbon footprint. So taking a look at our impact on the environment and also how math is related to that. Your third project, there'll be a choice. You can either do a graph design using Desmos, or you can do a project on different careers and basically doing some financial planning. So how much can you make in that type of career, and then some items that you might want to purchase. So you'll have a choice. Whichever one of those, you do not have to do both. You'll just pick one. Your honors module 3, I'm sorry, that is module 3. Honors module 4 is a little less project and a little bit more nitty gritty, getting into some growth and decay equations. And all of these projects are placed strategically through the semester. So we will have mostly covered all of the math skills you're going to need to complete those projects. There are going to be some times where maybe you're going to need to do a little research, right? You're like, wait a minute, what is a growth and decay equation? Of course, these lessons here will show you that. But if you have questions beyond that, our first step is always going to be to do some research. Let's go beyond what's in my course. Google, go to the library, ask your parents, ask your learning coach, ask your neighbor, and we're going to do some research. And then, of course, you guys know that I'm here for you as well. So if at any point you have questions about your projects beyond in the OMHS, you can always reach out to me. But this is going to be a really cool module, I think. You're going to see how different equations can model growth and decay, different things that decay exponentially. Think like bacteria, and actually grows exponentially, things like that. And then your final honors module for semester 1 is a capstone project. So again, all the details are in here, but basically you're combining everything you did in modules 1 through 4 in a presentation. And there's a list of questions to answer, and different modes of presentation. You get to choose. You can do anything from a video like I'm making right now to you can make a brochure, you can make a pretend like newscast. So it's really cool. You have the option to do any kind of presentation, and again, those options are listed in the project sheet here. So the main purpose of my video was to show you around OMHS a little bit, and then also just to really describe how the honors program works. You're going to continue in your regular algebra content, and then we're weaving in the collaboration and the extended projects on top of your original coursework. So this is going to take a lot of time management, a lot of planning. One of the reasons why I made this planning document for you guys, and staying on task and staying in line with that plan. And don't forget, all of your teachers, including myself especially, are here for you if you need anything. Reach out with any questions. You can email me, or you can text me, or you can call me. And I look forward to meeting you all in class soon. We're going to have our first class together the week of August 30th. So look for that on your plans coming soon. Bye, everybody.